My name is Sam Silver. I went to CCBC. I climbed the monkey bars and I rode the short bus in elementary school. Now, my challenge is to walk into the Oregon Ridge Trail Park where hundreds of people travel to see the lush landscape. But what they don't realize is how easy it is to feel stupid and get lost and die. I'm going to show you the skills you'll need to survive out here. It's quiet out here. Almost too quiet. Like Blair Witch Project quiet. Except without the screaming. It's easy to get lost out here in the woods. All the trees look the same, and there's really no path to guide you. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to show you how to survive.
Here it's 107 degrees Fahrenheit, enough to boil water. We're walking here with just a few supplies just to get us through. We gotta figure out first thing, we gotta get our bearings. We gotta find a landmark and go to it. Over there is a tree. We're just gonna head to it.
The tree with the red marking.
We're not gonna make any sort of moves or anything, just straight to the tree.
When you're out here in the wild, you gotta find your bearings. We follow the tree line and we reach our destination.
Once we get to the tree, we need to find food. We gotta find a place. Oh, what's this? Oh wow, a rare find. Got the Cliff Bar.
Whoa.
These are edible, and these are very hard to find in the wild. Let's see. Peanut butter, that's good. So once we have our food, we have our protein, we need to keep walking to the direction of the nearest facility so we can get help. We're on the right path, we just need to follow the star in the sky. The big one up there. Once we get to our destination, we can get help. Because it's 107 degrees out here, I'm boiling, sweating. I just need some cold water. Let's keep walking.
It's been a few hours we've been walking, and I still have not seen any water. It is critical to find hydration, otherwise you dehydrate and die.
14 hours into our trek, I spent the night in a low-lying area, a little bit below the regular ground.
I had a rough night. I had to sleep in a ditch. But now in the morning, I'm ready and I'm rejuvenated to try to find some water.
What we need to do now is find liquid H2O. Otherwise, we are going to dehydrate and die. And there's no people around, so we won't be buried very quickly. We gotta keep walking. We're still trying to reach our destination, which is about 15 miles out. We'll get there at about 7 p.m. Sun should still be up. Let's keep going.
Even with the sun still out, it is easy to lose track of where you are. That is why it's critical to keep your bearing.
But you gotta be careful out here. There's those hidden branches. They hide under leaves and topsoil and vegetation and dead animal carcasses. You gotta watch out for them, otherwise you'll trip over them like I did. Luckily, I'm a trained professional, so I landed on my feet. So let's keep moving. Just a little scrape, a little bruise, but we are good. We can keep going.
Even after a fall like that one, you gotta keep moving. Otherwise, you're vulnerable to the elements.
We've only got another 10 miles to go. But what we have here is a very nice tree that I like to call a landmark. Because you can look at it and know where you're going. All you have to do is listen to the tree. The sound that the moss makes when you breathe on it tells you the direction of the wind, that tells you the direction of the nearest water supply. Now moss always grows on the side where there's water. That is something you need to know when you're out in the wild. Let's keep walking.
For whatever it's worth, this journey has been excruciating for me, and I still haven't found any water. It's been 14 hours in the wilderness, and not a drop of water has been seen. Desperation sets in, and I try to eat the bark off the tree.
We're almost to our destination. Got another few miles. Sun's going down, but I gotta find water. That is the thing that I need to do. Otherwise, I'm going to die out here. Luckily, I see a river, a dried up riverbed, not too far from here. There may be some water.
The only thing that I've found so far is that cliff bar, and even though it is rare to find, it's even rarer to find water in this hostile wasteland.
Gotta find water. I may have to drink my own piss, but I don't have to urinate because I haven't had any water. I don't know how Bear Grylls does it. You can pee on command. Gotta find water. This tastes like shit.
The cliff bar isn't sitting well in my stomach. It is not advisable to pick up cliff bars you see in the wild.
We're about a mile out. Should be there soon. Got it about another 45 minutes of sunlight. I think I can do that. It's just the heat's killing me. Gotta find a dead animal or urine puddles or something to rehydrate myself.
It is crucial to find hydration, and like I've said before, you need to find it or you'll die very quickly. We reach a fork in the forest and we go left towards the water source. Up ahead is a dried out riverbed. Maybe I'll find some water.
So we finally made it to the dried up riverbed. We're gonna see if we can find some water.
As I near the dried up riverbed, I see something glistening. I go towards it.
Oh, yeah. Now this is what we're talking about. Purple rain. Purple rain. Ah, this is so hard to find out here in the wild. But when the monsoon season comes, it lets down all the rain and nutrients and it forms this luscious container where you can drink out of. I finally rehydrated myself, so we're gonna head east towards civilization. Here we go.
The purple rain that's supplied by the monsoon season is great nourishment. Now, I've only got a couple hundred yards to civilization.
So we finally made it to the clearing. Civilization is just at hand. So I'm going to go and we are gonna survive this.
I finally made it to the clearing, and I'm reaching civilization. This has been a long journey for me, and a long journey for my crew. Now that I've shown you how to survive the wilderness, you can too. Join me next time when we try to survive mood swings.